Hello people, good evening from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. After a couple of days break, I'm doing a couple of videos with a little bit of gloomy day today. Something really happened with our fragrance group, that is Fragcom Bangladesh. It's my almost 8 years old group, okay? And I created this group. I'm going to talk about this, and next video I'll do fragrance review, which is this fragrance, new fragrance from Ahmed Al Maghribi, which is called, I think, Ahal, okay, or something like that. This is a new fragrance I bought. I will talk about the initial impression and all that, but I actually want to share something with you. First of all, what happened basically was I had the group. If you follow me on Facebook, I had a group. I basically had multiple groups in the past. I have one decant page, and then Fragcom Bangladesh was the group that I ran for people who, basically post scent of the day. We share our reviews, news, we interact, and we meet a lot of people from all over the world. So basically, this group had about almost 30K members, and I will tell you what really happened, and I would like to share my, how do I say, it's very, it's like losing a child, like my group, fragrance group, was like a child to me. And what basically happened was, let's go one by one. So Fragcom Bangladesh is a group I formed somewhere in 2017 after my old group, I think, was closed. So I started in 2017. So 17 all the way to 2025, all these years we have been just posting, sharing. We have a lot of family members, like our fragrance community members are our family members. So many, it's like so many memories, so many days I shared my, scent of the day, my reviews. So I met a lot of great people. So what happened was, recently, for last couple of years, I think I understand what really happened, but Facebook started acting up, like really, really bad, okay? And bad means they were normal, until the COVID situation and all that. Maybe until 2022, it was still okay. But what happened was, after a while, they started doing this like restriction. We are giving you warning, put one by one group has some issues, they go, put a restriction on the group, like, if you have 2 or 3 more, then they say your group will be taken down. So basically the copyright issue, I understand, like, let's say back in the days there were no such rules. Like, say 2016-17, we used to post, let's say this is a great clone to this fragrance or dupe, no issue back in the days. But let's say, if they realize, like, some of the brands are losing out money, mainly designer and niche, because of the emerge of the Middle Eastern brands. This is what I'm guessing, but I don't know, I could be wrong. But I think they have given instruction to social, this it's feeling very, I'm feeling very, it's difficult for me to talk. I'm not my natural self. Like, last 2 days I was kind of lost as well. So one after another bad things are happening. So anyway, it's okay, things happen in life. But basically, like, they started putting this law or rule that, if you put anything, they find they call it like a clone. They said it's a fake good. Then they put a restriction. Back in the days, you could see what post actually they had a problem. So recently what I noticed, that posts from 2017-18, even like, let's say, some of the other reviewers, not just me, other members, if they posted, let's say they posted something funny, so they found it, the Facebook found it offensive, and then they took down the post and then say restriction. So each 3 months I get, like, every 3 months I notice that there's like, either someone reported this post just to take down the group, because maybe they are feeling, Facebook is feeling like, Middle Eastern companies are making money or something. But this is again an assumption only. But someone definitely like, they say it's AI, right? Artificial intelligence at work at worst. Even I heard another group was taken down, which was a very old group. So it doesn't really matter how many members we had. Members we can get over the years, slowly build. And if I actually spread the news, I will actually leave a link below in the description box. You can follow the group and join. I opened a new group, Fragcom Bangladesh, same name, but the Bangladesh is in capital letters. So you can join. But the sad thing is, they're taking down groups which are about memories, the passion people have, and also people actually, these things mean a lot to people, like year after year, we post regularly, morning, first thing we do. So when a group is taken down without any warning, nothing, like they say, and we can't control it, like the worst thing is we can't control this, because we don't even know what we posted, what went against their, like community standards. It was nothing in our group. Of course, we are not discussing anything violent or something, but they will find something, so they do every periodically, like 2-3 months, and they put, when a restriction is over, they'll put another one, so you get continuous one, and then after the third or fourth one, then your group is gone. So this is what happened basically. My other group is there, but don't know how long. But Facebook is becoming a platform that is not actually a stable one. Maybe Instagram is better, maybe we need to think of some other alternatives, but we are too dependent on Facebook. And what they are doing, they are not even asking us for any explanation. Let's say they misunderstood our culture or the language perhaps, or the post, let's say we post Eid Mubarak, and they put like a picture or something. They find it, maybe they said the last one, the comment was like my other group, other post that I posted from some other profile, they said it was it goes against our community standard because it's representing certain community, certain people, which is in conflict with our something, some policy. So I don't even know what I posted, because I cannot see. When I click, they say the post is no longer there. So anyway, so basically it's sad, and I am actually not at my best, like mentally I was not okay. And now another thing happened. I went for shower, and then boom, one of the water pipes just got broken, so water is leaking. So I'm trying to get a plumber to fix it for now. But anyway, so I'm just doing the videos. It's kind of like emergency. So let me just share a few things with you. Like, of course, you understand, like, how it feels losing a group of almost 8 years where you are so connected. And I actually invited all the people possible I can think of from my friends list. But if you follow here, if you don't follow my Facebook, please, if you see the group is closed or old Fracom Bangladesh, you cannot find. So just search, like click in the description box, the link. It's still Fracom Bangladesh, but just Fracom is normal, and then Bangladesh is all capital letters. So you can join. We'll obviously be as active as before. But I would like to share a few things with you. Like, let's see, if you're running a group, what are the things they target. I noticed that some of my other Bangladeshi group members told me that when they're running a group, they urge people not to put brand names. And if they put scent of the day, they say blurred, let's say, I'll show you. For example, as this fragrance, right? Supposedly, it's not supposed to be an issue. If you post like scent of the day, Armani, Acqua di Gio, Parfum or something, right? What's the issue with it? Nothing. They're just making life as complicated as possible. They're changing so many things. You can't even find where the pin post is, announcement section is. Every time they change, it's so horrible in Facebook. And we are too dependent on Facebook as well to interact with people or to run our page or keep communication with, other country members or brands. So let's say you want to post it, so you have to like blur it or, put in the picture, you have to edit it. Then, like, it's painful, like who is going to take all the trouble, put characters in between the brand name, like Armani, A, star, R, like, it's just extra work. And I think they're trying to just discourage people to interact and then, get to talk about brands. So, nowadays we talk about a lot, I noticed that when we talk about Middle Eastern brands or cheaper alternatives, so mainstream designers, they are increasing the price like crazy. I'm pretty sure they're going to go after the channels as well. But, Middle Eastern fragrance offering something very cheap, affordable, and very good quality fragrances. So they don't want that, and I don't see any other particular reason, because you're not doing anything dangerous. So let's say you're running a group, you have to maintain that, do not put clone, dupe, fake, these terms, or hashtags a brand, okay? These things you have to avoid. Try to avoid trying to sell fragrances and stuff. So when they see an unauthorized sell, so they also put that as a risk, or they will say restriction. So what will happen is not only the profile will get a warning, you guys perhaps know this, but also the group will be affected. That's why I keep putting a lot of rules in the group, but most of people forget, right? Because different groups have different rules. Some of the groups actually encourage to put hashtags, and they say post these things so to boost the group, and they tag a lot of brands and everything. So they don't understand, right? But if you do that, you're putting a group that you work so hard for, you built it from ground zero all the way where it is right now. Let's say even if you have 5,000, 10,000 members, imagine bigger groups like 100,000 or so, and you lose that group, how are you going to feel? You're going to feel very, very bad. Not only you're going to lose connection, you're going to lose a lot of opportunities. Let's say your page was running and it's in accordance with your website, or if you have a shop, and you're going to lose all the customers as well, right? So this is what they're trying to do, and they're trying to have so much control with the AI, with people. So there are a lot of spies in the groups. Fracom, in our group, I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people who used to work for brands. They're just observing, and whenever they find a chance, they'll report it to Facebook or something. And perhaps Facebook has connection with the brands and stuff. So I don't know, this could be, I'm not accusing any brand directly, because without legit 100% information, I do not know, but these are all assumptions or gut feeling, but I decided one thing: no matter how much it takes, I'll rebuild the group. And my work is my life, it's, I love my work. I love fragrance reviews, sharing, talking to people, scent of the day. So people, when they wake up first thing, they see what you're doing, and if you purchase something new, share it with other members, so they get to know about a new release. They ask, is it nice, how long does it last? So this thing actually help other community members throughout the world to build a network, and actually help people to make the right decision on purchasing and stuff like that, right? So yeah, this is a big issue, and it actually takes out the pleasure of the game. It's like getting bitter and bitter. I had issues with Facebook, like, I don't know what happens. Suddenly they say, like, Facebook just gets logged out, some bug or something, and then sometimes you try fixing it, you sometimes lose accounts and stuff as well. So a lot of these things happening, and it's happening quite frequently compared to before. This is not just like one glitch, it's like multiple glitches, one after another. So be very careful. I really wish you do not lose your group, and worse, lose your profile. They gave like restriction from the other phone that I posted, then that account, they said you cannot post for 7 days or something. So they are doing this in a very horrible way, in horrible way, and it's just it taking out the pleasure of the game. We already having difficult times, like fragrances are so expensive all over the world is facing a lot of hardship. In the middle, we are trying to enjoy this game, and even this is getting difficult. You wake up one morning, I was just like going for evening walk, and before that I posted my scent of the evening, and I came back after 1.5 hours or so, and then I saw, boom, they say your post, your group is now no longer, we taken down or suspended your group. So just like that, you cannot appeal. I appeal somewhat, I don't think they're gonna give back the group. I just said you misunderstood. They just give few options, but I wanted to see what post it was that offended them. I couldn't see the post. So back in the days, you could see, oh, this post, it was blurred, but you could get an idea, oh, because I wrote clone of this, that's why they took it down, right? But no, they do not show you the post also, so the post is gone. So very unfair, very unfair. It's taking away freedom for people, and slowly, bit by bit, they are imposing, and they're trying to be authoritative a lot. I understand it's their Facebook is theirs, but it's not like a crime. So many people post so much horrible things in Facebook groups on their profile. I don't see them taken down. Offensive, like those other stuff, SEXUAL, those kind of contents, and then maybe GUN, those kind of, or BOOZE. So when you see this post, they see a lot of nonsense also. They are absolutely fine, but they target when it's about fragrances or certain brands, or even other groups. I noticed that mobile phones or gadgets or watches, so they're trying to stop piracy. It's good. We also do not support piracy, because this is very bad for the company, but bad for the industry. But let's say legit companies in Middle East, Arma, Frasasi, these are legit companies. They are selling products, not they are not fake products, they are real products. So it's a nasty thing going on. So I would just like to urge you, everyone, please join the group once again, and let's rebuild. I will continue posting. I'll continue, even if that group's taken down, I'll do another one. But I think slowly the time is getting just very difficult, and I don't know what the future holds, but let's try to be positive and rebuild. I'm very upset today. I'm just not being able to smile at all, and last 2 days I was also away from the channel. But anyway, so thank you so much for understanding. I posted on my channel, on my profile, and then other group. So if you know people who enjoyed our group, Racom Bangladesh, and he cannot find or she cannot find the group, they are not blocked or anything. Our group has been taken down until further notice. It's highly unlikely they're going to give back the group. We had 30K members almost, and it's not the number, it's just that the people, the faces, like all the familiar faces, we were like one family under one umbrella. Okay, so join the group if possible. If you're new, also join our group, and we will rebuild, and slowly in time, but we will share our passion and continue to work with fragrances, talk about perfumes, review, and bring you new stuff and news updates and all that. So that is going to be our pleasure, right? Thank you so much for watching, and love you all, and keep us in your prayers. Take care. Let's do a review. Take care.